That's been the case the last few weeks here on Geyser Hill, near Old Faithful. It all started on May
Yellowstone National Park was thrust into chaos as a rare and powerful explosion from one of its largest geysers erupted without warning, leaving visitors in shock and awe. The United States Geological Survey, USGS, confirmed the eruption occurred in the giant geyser basin, a site renowned for its unpredictable but spectacular geothermal activity. According to eyewitness accounts, the event began with a low rumble, followed by a series of rapid steam jets shooting hundreds of feet into the sky. The climax of the eruption came moments later when an enormous column of boiling water and debris erupted violently, creating a plume visible for miles around. Park rangers reported that the blast was accompanied by a deafening roar, forcing many tourists to retreat from the scene in fear. Everything was calm one moment, and then it was like the ground exploded, said one visitor, who was filming the geyser's surroundings when the explosion occurred. The sheer force of it was terrifying but mesmerizing. We didn't know whether to run or keep watching. Preliminary data from USGS sensors installed in the region indicates that the eruption released an immense amount of energy. The water expelled reached temperatures exceeding 200 degrees Fahrenheit, 93 degrees Celsius, scalding vegetation in the immediate vicinity and creating a dense mist that lingered for hours. Despite the magnitude of the event, no injuries were reported, though several tourists experienced minor burns from steam exposure and were treated on site. The park's geothermal experts are now working to assess the full impact of the explosion on the delicate hydrothermal systems. Giant Geyser, while known for occasional activity, had been dormant for several months, making the eruption all the more surprising. USGS geologists have emphasized that such explosive events, while rare, are a natural part of Yellowstone's dynamic geothermal landscape. Yellowstone's geysers are powered by a unique combination of underground water reservoirs and intense heat from a magma chamber beneath the park, explained Dr. Emily Carter, a leading USGS volcanologist. When pressure builds to a critical point, the system releases it explosively, creating these incredible, albeit dangerous, phenomena. Authorities have temporarily closed the giant geyser basin to conduct a thorough investigation and ensure visitor safety. While the eruption is a stark reminder of Yellowstone's volatile nature, it also underscores the need for continued monitoring and research in one of the world's most geologically active regions. The explosion of the giant geyser has reignited public fascination with Yellowstone's geothermal wonders while raising concerns about the potential for even more significant events. Tourists who witnessed the eruption shared vivid accounts of the sudden transformation in the landscape. One visitor described the scene as otherworldly, noting how the normally serene geyser basin turned into a chaotic, steaming cauldron within seconds. The spectacle drew mixed reactions, with some reveling in the rare opportunity to witness nature's raw power, while others fled in fear of further eruptions. USGS scientists are now delving into the mechanics behind the explosion. Initial findings suggest that a blockage within the geyser's underground plumbing system may have created excessive pressure, which was violently released during the eruption. Such blockages can occur due to mineral deposits gradually building up over time, a common phenomenon in geothermal systems. The sudden release of pressure underscores the delicate balance maintained within Yellowstone's hydrothermal features. Disruptions in this balance, even on a small scale, can trigger dramatic events like the one witnessed this week. This eruption also serves as a reminder of the broader risks associated with the Yellowstone supervolcano. Though the giant geyser explosion is unrelated to volcanic activity deep within the park's magma chamber, it has prompted renewed discussions about the region's seismic hazards. Yellowstone's vast caldera is one of the largest volcanic systems in the world, and any increase in hydrothermal activity naturally raises questions about the potential for larger geological events.